and see what has happened in this race that we are joining in the middle of. Looks like Warcat, which can be a bit sketchy. This is Obsidian. That's not Obsidian. We got this. There we go. Alright, we're hopping right into the first point of ancalagor versus sivcria. And it's looking like pretty similar actions have been taken. Ancalagor somehow has 3 more bombs though. But both racers will find this fireball spell. And both racers will actually take the shot. It's like the exact same decisions, except ancalagor somehow has 3 more bombs. Probably just missed a set a pack of 3 bombs somewhere in zone 1, but I mean it's not too important to know why. It's more important to know what. And it's just 3 bombs. 3 more bombs for ancalagor, just wiping up some bombs. sivcria finding Shriner here. Deciding what to do. What is the do here? I mean, given sivcria is just on base cat, doing anything there would be an issue because, like, the thing you want to do is take darkness, and that will remove your only damage up, but sivcria is probably banking on darkness paying off, which it easily can down the line. ancalagor, meanwhile, with a beefy build, and there is an obsidian rapier inside zone 2 black chest. Zone 2 boss black chest, so that is a must pick up for sivcria. sivcria is peeking around. We'll be able to snag all of this for free. ancalagor, meanwhile, is just on half a heart. Does have the Crown of Thorns. And we'll be able to heal a bit. It's definitely pretty scary. Ring of Protection for sivcria. sivcria? That's leaving the Obsidian Rapier behind, but I mean, it's a ring swap off of Darkness. But the Obsidian Rapier is an Obsidian Rapier. Might have not known. Screen watching is hard to keep up sometimes. Okay, some hits. Miscounting in Fire Elemental. sivcria will just hop into one. After that was just like recoiling from the hits that he took. Like, okay, taking a few hits, how do I get this back together? And then didn't exactly get back on your feet there. Taking hits can have that happen, so it may seems like Cadence just shrugs off hits like it's nothing. In fact, Cadence becomes invincible after taking a hit. But that doesn't mean you are. You can still be recoiling from hits. Anywho, this leaves it pretty good for ancalagor. Very protective, has the source of regen with the Crown of Thorns. If anything bad happens, health can come back as long as bad things don't happen consecutively, which shouldn't with this armor and War Rapier. Blood Shovel for ancalagor, accidentally digging upon leaving the secret shop. It's fine. Okay. More heart containers are always good. You want as many heart containers as you can get your hands on if you have a source of regen. But yeah. Just methodically clearing out the rooms. When the room is clear enough, just go to the exit. There you go. A flawless for ancalagor. And finding a regen ring doesn't need to go fast, so we'll take that. And go using blood shovel for a pretty meh food shop. After one kill, can just gluttony this carrot or not. Just eating it works too. Probably would have gluttonied it. Gluttoning is a fine choice, but probably wants to keep the drum. Or you could have gone out, killed one enemy, and then picked up the carrot. Or picked up the drum that you left behind after gluttoning off the carrot, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Getting 1.5 hearts off the carrot, though, is cool. It's not significant, but you got Crown of Thorns, you got Ring of Regen. It can be significant, but it probably won't be significant here. Sivcria this time finding the Obsidian Rapier by ancalagor. It's obviously all the way down to Dead Ringer already. And we'll do lures, which will go fine. It will be flawless as well. Checking purple. Or a fireball scroll. Just needs to finish this off. Has a blood shovel and blood drum. Easily get this early hit off. Taking damage though. Don't want to take too much damage, obviously. 3 hits left on the Necrodancer. Two hits left, and 1 hit left, 4 hearts to spare. Dorian is perfectly healthy, just waiting out this Necro Bomb. And GG's. Finishing with the race from time of 10:06. I'll be a quick BRB, see if I can get back in time. I wasn't back in time, that's fine. I'll manually adjust the timer. Anywho. Good luck, have fun. Etc, etc. Looks like we got an early Titanium Rapier, Both races will kill. There's a set of extra bombs somewhere as well. I need to give ancalagor the loot. Boom. There we go. So yeah, this is already starting as a pretty strong build. That's a hit taken for ancalagor. Or blood drum, maybe. Some damage was taken. Sivcria spending a bit of money for taking pickaxe with blood drum is very questionable, but yeah, build by blood shovel. We're seeing a lot of pickaxe taking with blood drum today for some reason. Oh, ancalagor is gonna squeak out of this alive. That looked really bad. I thought that was done for. Both racers doing the same thing. We're seeing a lot of decisions, convergence between these two racers. It's Ring of Frost. That's not something you see too often. And a food shop for ancalagor. It's not good for immediate healing, which is kind of what ancalagor needs. But does have the 2 empty heart containers to make up for it down the line. What do you even check here? Probably purple. Yeah, you check purple. Ring of Piercing. Yeah, you probably take that. Piercing's like really good. And Frost is okay. It's pretty good. But it's not piercing, regen, or peace, or wonder, even. Yeah, well handled with that mushroom there. I wasn't sure how sivcria was gonna get to the exit, but just jump down into the mushroom and kill it. And if there's a conjure, sivcria will get a Squaga suit out of the first one. We have Darkness Conjure just there. The Conjures was feeling pretty generous today, I guess. So both races will have fun time. Oh, that is Boots of Pain, and ancalagor needs to make sure not to accidentally hop on that. We got War Rapier for sivcria. Strength. ancalagor has a Ring of War, does not want that, is looking for something more, possibly regen. But there's 2 Boots of Pain! Actually, I just realized. There's a Ring of Pain too. Ring of Pain with Rapier is pretty good, but probably should have just settled for War. Because War Rapier is the thing. It's the thing. Rapier Pain is also a thing, but it isn't the thing. Also, I guess damage up isn't as important, so can afford to run Pain since got the strength boots that sivcria did not get, but that did take up quite a bit of time. Pain Rapier over War Rapier? Yeah, I guess. Let me think. I think I prefer War. But yeah, I guess the downside of the Rapier is that it doesn't have... Pretty much the Ring of Pain does patch up like the downside of the Rapier in that you can only hit like 1 target at a time, but you do a lot of damage. The trade-off is that you do a lot of damage to that target, and Pain kind of fixes that. Thanks to Rada Melon. Also, Blade Masters, that's a thing. So yeah, that's good for ancalagor then. Spending quite a bit of extra time at that Darkness Conjure, but getting a better build out of it, sivcria goes down. Grey Goblin. Was it a 3 damage situation? Oh, no! Taking a teleport! Oh no. That is unlucky and rude. So like teleporting right into the middle of some pretty disgusting enemies. Grey Goblins, you know, they move very fast if you're facing away from them. And also Hot Dogs, which move diagonally. And you kinda can't do much about them if they're off parity and you got a Rapier. Cat Pain is better than Rapier Pain. I like Rapier Pain better. I mean, it all depends on like the rest of the build, but generally I feel like Rapier Pain is more palatable. But I think they're pretty close. I mean, whatever you can get your hands on, right? Yeah. If you have a Titanium Rapier, you wouldn't swap to base cat. They're pretty even. Yeah. I'm more comfortable with Rapiers as well, so I definitely kind of lean away from cats because I'm kind of scared of them. But I mean, I have to take them if if it's the weapon option. But if there is a Rapier, I definitely prefer that. With Pain, I feel like even more so. Feel that way about Rapier, yeah. It's preference. And what you're comfortable with / no. Because I guess that kind of creates a positive feedback loop of like you start preferring one weapon over the other, and then like future times when you can choose between those two weapons, you take one and then you get even better at it. Anywho, ancalagor, cruising along. This is pretty tanky. Has shield spell. Not even gonna check this shop. What are you even gonna check for? Hargreaves, I guess. Earthquake scroll. And there's a potion, why not? Oh, didn't use the didn't use the skull to break open the potion room. But it's fine. Blood drum is a thing. Also 8 bombs, you know? That's a lot of bombs. This is looking like some lures. Sivcria on the run back in zone 3. But as ancalagor goes down, won't be enough. It was a pretty late death. Somehow that dead ringer worked. Somehow. I'm dropping frames. Shoot. Anywho. I think that should do. Okay. Sivcria goes down once more, but ancalagor, a lot of health to work with, just needs to keep Dorian alive. Keep Dorian alive, as I said. Please keep Dorian alive. Okay. Cool. Finishing with a race room time of 10:16.14. GG's. Second point will also go to ancalagor. That's not the right one. There we go. That Darkness conjure, except the first ring that gets conjured. is darkness. I mean, like, you know what I meant. Conjure, but the first ring that gets conjured is darkness. That's always the time. And sivcria getting stupidly unlucky with that teleport. Just right smack dab in the middle of a cluster of enemies. So, pretty unfortunate death, but taking teleports is risky. It usually isn't risky, it shouldn't be risky. You'll be fine most of the time, but it's just sometimes where stuff like that can happen. It's one of the more rough teleports I've ever seen. Both racers are now ready. Whoops, that's fine. Oh, get out of the way, OBS. They started. I'm getting Max new transition thing out. Immediate blood shop here with a super secret shop. Throwing probably won't be successful. Ancalagor will go for a throw, why not? I mean, your chances are greatly increased with that titanium dagger. Yeah, might as well just go for it. Worked out for Ancalagor earlier. Oh. I mean, if the Blood Shopkeeper gets trapped in the super secret shop, like, you just leave anyways, so it's nothing. We have Skora and Hashatz here. Leprechaun on a bounce trap. And we have courage. Let's get some courage duping in here. I'm joking. No. That would have been a pretty decent duping pile. Except it's in zone 1. What is this? Is this the kayak? The catapult? Whatever you want to call it. And also pink shovel. But we do have... Oh, jeez. Both races will pick this up. This should be fun. Yeah, pick up the gold pile and then pick up courage. Cap. So, zoom in. Ancalagor took a hit here, so no flawless. sivcria will not take the catapult. Catapult is hard to control. And, yeah, also... Courage shovel will do its thing. So yeah, some build divergence. Obsidian Spear is definitely... This is like a pseudo-rapier at this point. A throwable pseudo-rapier. Yeah, very courageous builds for both sides. Ancalagor does have the cat, which can suck. Cat easiest move attack to use with courage. I think it's the hardest as well, yeah. Then again, I'm not good at any move attack with courage. But it's still pretty even between these two. These two weapons and it's the same accompanying build. Preemptive shield here from sivcria. Backing up a bit, shielding. The shield will wear off as the rider blocks the exit. Hello, slime. sivcria swapping off to 2 damage. 2 damage blood spear, which is fine. There's another super secret shop on the seed. Going down to half a heart for sivcria. I think just fumbling around and dropping a beat there on hot coals. But temporary infinite damage there. There is a blood shrine, but both races will pass up on that. Axe is hard to... You really want to... Yeah... Yeah, you probably know better than me. So I'd say yeah, I'll just sit here and nod and agree. Given how little experience I have with move, attack, and courage. Oh, that was a bit scary for ancalagor on the goo there. I'm an X crystal tier. I don't even know if that's true. Someone fact check that. I think I was, but I don't even remember. Anywho, sivcria needs to keep pace here, and ancalagor's starting to run away with this. It's easier, but it's harder to use well, I think, is what... That's what is trying to be said here. Yeah, ancalagor sliding along with the cat courage. I don't like this Congo fight from sivcria. It's gonna be fine. Going pretty fast through zone 5. ancalagor is just 100 gold short from buying that heavy plate. Satisfied with the current level of protection anyways, but more importantly, just needs to get going in order to keep this lead. Yes, sivcria froze a bit too late on Congo there, I think. We have some left side scoots, which will be a flawless. Both racers don't have anything for the Necrodancer fight. There won't be a veil. There will be a bit more protection. sivcria onto Dead Ringer as well also runs into the same problem of needing to do butts, probably, unless some magical thing happens. Phase 2 for ancalagor, as sivcria is just entering. Needing to do them butts. One hit left as sivcria gets the loot. GG's. ancalagor finishing this with an 811.07. Now you can't tell this is... I think Disco 4 is a bit distracting. Some people just can't even play Disco 4 because their computer can't handle it, sadly. But I have it off by preference. You just eyeball it. I don't know. Obviously, if you practice without Disco Floor, you're gonna be better with it.